Here we are in Edfu Temple. It's 6 a.m. So we're walking around this temple, and it's definitely the biggest facade there at the front anyway that we've come to. Jesus Christ. And the columns are massive. And you can see the artwork on the wall as well. But I'll show you the front in a while. Might just pop inside. There's Fiona taking some pictures. What are you smiling about? Right, we're gonna go in now. You can see all the artwork on the wall.
They are closed this door to keep the temple with the bell.
So this was built by the Greeks for the Egyptians to keep them happy. Yeah, and the Christians preserved it. You can see holes on the outside wall as well for like, I think they were for the Roman times, they were like peak holes so that you could see out there to see the enemies coming. These columns are massive, though. They're so wide. Lots of them too. You can actually see the hieroglyphs up there. You can see they're quite colourful. Fairly busy with crowds in here now. So we've actually been up here already with our tour guide, but I think it might be difficult to get up there and see, so I might just extend the pole upwards. Joanna's gonna head here, try and catch up with her. Nice and quiet down here.
So 10 rooms around here.
Look at all the bats up in the ceiling. You can see them on the ceiling. Very cool. Yeah, bat. Yeah. Do you see him? You afraid of him?
I'm afraid they get stuck in your hair.
Walking through this semi-open tunnel. This is the column at the start again. This is one of the more grand ones. Very big. And apparently there's a part of the temple that hasn't even been excavated yet that might be 3 or 4 times bigger. Nice images up here on the wall.
The wall is just right found or still standing at the right spot on our weight tag.
More colourful hieroglyphs on the roof here. There's more colourful hieroglyphs on the roof. We're back out to the first kind of entrance here. You can see these kind of village walls around here, and I think that's the part where they want to excavate next to see if that big temple is underneath. So it might be even bigger in about 10 years. We're probably going to be heading back to the boat now, having breakfast there before we sail on for like 10 hours, I think. Yeah, it's big. So we're outside the temple of Edfu right now, and if you just see up here, there must be about 200 or 300 horse and carts up there. They're just shouting at people to hop in. No good though, no good. The horses don't look like they're in a great state. We're just in our cabin there now again. I'm just going to show you. So there's these kind of guys that sell stuff, and they come along and they grab onto the side of the boat using ropes, and they're in smaller boats and they sell their stuff. So they throw up their stuff and they try and get you to buy their stuff, and they're just, this is one of them. So I actually think right now that they might be asleep, but I'm sure they'll be awake later on. And oh yeah, you can see, so they grab on down there, they hook, and they can pull themselves in closer again if they need to do a sail. Actually, the pollution in this part of the river is quite bad. We were going to hang out our clothes on the side of the balcony, but we can't because it's too smelly and we don't want our clothes like that. It's actually hard to breathe. But they don't seem to mind. Still a nice scene, but I don't know if you can see up there the greyness and blackness in the sky. That's all exhaust fumes. There's like a house in the city back there, small ones, just behind the trees. I don't know what's going on there, but there's an awful lot of cruise ships gone down the river here, so it could be then making it swell, or making it smell and swell. We're in our cabin, and this is what's happening right now.
Open, my friend. You see this one?
What is it?
It's game of clothes. I have towel.
You have towel.
Yeah. Excuse me. Go to the kitchen.
Are you doing good business today?
Yeah.
Yeah, good business.
Yeah.
Say hello to YouTube.
Wait. How much? Wait. What do you need? Okay, towel.
No, thank you.
What do you need?
I don't need anything.
Excuse me, Taiwan.
Excuse me.
Just one.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Blue. Hey, blue.
So you can see all the other cruise ships. They're all waiting here.
Excuse me.
And this is, I think, where we're going to. Where I think look, this man is selling towels. This is for YouTube. You can sell to the YouTube people. No.
Excuse me. Yeah. Open for room.
Hey, look in the tower for you. Hey, look in tower.
It really is a lovely product. Hold this a second, I must throw this back.
Oh, bravo.
Where's my friend? Careful.
You open. You open it.
Look,
Open. Stop.
I threw the towel in the water. I didn't make it into the thing.
Excuse
So you just see all these vendors are.
Look at this.
I'm okay, thank you.
Address.
So they throw the stuff up onto the boats.
Open.
Down here.
Excuse me. Hello.
Excuse me.
Black.
Excuse me.
They fire up the clothes
Hey.
up onto the boat.
Excuse me. Okay. My friend.
And you can see all the other boats here. They're all the same. You can see all these small boats coming up. And they throw up the stuff and then they ball it up into a small little bag and you throw the money back down. So it's like towels, dresses, kind of the Egyptian clothes.
Wait, hello.
So,
Hello. One more.
Hey.
so
One more.
Okay, come on this way. Come on.
Hello.
My friend, excuse me.
So I can see $5 after being thrown down into one of them.
Hey.
I give you
Excuse me.
So they're bargaining with the people up top.
$10. This handyman. Hey, my
So-
friend.
so-
You need this jalabi for what?
No.
Yeah. Sorry, lady.
So,
Sorry. This
so
handyman.
they're trying to sell us stuff here. Give it to your beautiful wife, they said.
I have
I've yet to find her, so I don't know where my wife is.
my friend.
I give you green. Okay, I give
So-
you black guy.
And you can see there's loads of cruise ships around, and they all have small boats around them. But I'll take you around, and we'll see the people up the top doing business.
How much is
So-
that?
So let's go for a tour of the boat, and we'll see from the top what kind of deals people are doing. She is currently nursing some bites, so I'm going to let her in the room herself. Hopefully no one will steal her. Maybe I'll find my beautiful wife that they threw the dress to me for. Right, I don't need the key. Okay. So the pollution was quite bad up there at one point. But hey, how are you doing? So, gonna go downstairs to the lobby of the ship. And here is the bar area. You can see the guys selling. You can see the guys selling from down here. And this is the bar area. There's barmen. It's quiet now at the moment. I think everyone's probably resting back in their area. There's a bar area up here. Seating area, nice seating area. Take you downstairs to the breakfast area, and then we'll go up to the top deck. So this is the reception. Hello.
Hello, sir.
This is breakfast and lunch area. And actually this is at a lower level, so you can actually see the men from right here. And so you can see the small kid out there with his, I'm guessing his parents, and selling some stuff. And this place is just getting ready for lunch service now, probably in about an hour and a half. Yeah, very impressive ship. Oh, these are the bathrooms. These kind of toilets are downstairs. So you got men's, women's, all very good. So let's go to the top deck. this way. There's shops, cameras. Hello, beautiful man. And there's shops, tourist shops. There's a video playing of people coming out. So you can see, sorry, all of the guys selling their products here, and people are buying them and they're throwing their dollars back down. Yeah.
Excuse me! Hey! Wait!
You want my shit?
Oh my God!
Hey!
It's okay, I threw one of their towels into the water when they threw it into our room. So this. And this is pool area. We're stopped outside some city here now at the moment. And there's a lot of people just partaking in a bit of selling and buying.
Hello! My friend! Hey! Hello!
So let's leave it off at this complete shithole, Luxor temples. That was a joke, by the way. This place is unbelievable in comparison, not even in comparison to where we've been, but it's just so impressive. You have an obelisk here. You would have had another obelisk at the other side, but it is in Paris. It was gifted to the French by Muhammad Ali, former king, I believe, of Egypt. And I'll just take you through here. So there would have been two big obelisks lining here, and on either side you have massive 15-meter high statues. Then we'll go into the temple proper. Go into the temple proper, and there's actually a mosque on the top left hand side here. So you have it lined with columns, and there's all hieroglyphs on the columns, and then you can actually see columns here. There's a mosque built here, but it was formerly a church and then a mosque, and that was the door to the actual mosque back in the day. They didn't even know that this part existed. Again, some seriously impressive columns here on my right. And there's like very impressive granite statues in between the columns as well. Some are kind of halved here, they've been damaged, which is disappointing, but still very cool nonetheless. And you can see the mosque that I was talking about, built actually on the top of the temple. These columns are giant. Yeah, to be fair, that's a good point. The tour groups they should be limited. I think it's no more than 10, because when they are more than 10, it's very hard to kind of get through, and they don't know that you're trying to pass. They don't know if you're a different part of the group, so it kind of halts up. But look, everyone wants to be there to see it and stuff like that, but I think for ease of access to it and around the temple for accessibility, it's probably a good suggestion. Alright, yeah. Did we pass the Coptic Christian thing? No, that's up here. Is that on the wall? Look at the amount of columns, like.
Columns.
Huh?
Columns.
Columns. I'm being given out for my pronunciation. Columns. Columns is what I call them. Like volume, column. So the roof is always open because it's the dedication to the sun god. Absolutely unbelievable. And it's right in bang smack in the centre of Luxor, modern Luxor as well, which is very handy and accessible. We just hopped off the boat and got like 2-minute bus ride, and we're here. And now we're going to go see the Coptic Christian painting on the wall. Here it is. Inside. So you can see it on the wall there.
Aber die Christen haben hier etwas anderes gemacht. Sie haben die pharaonischen Reliefs entdeckt und darauf ließen sie die christlichen Symbole.
Go inside.
Yeah.
So this place is really, really warm inside. We're going to go in. We won't spend long inside here though, because it's so full of people and so warm. In columns. Pigeon. We gotta go find the man with the erect willy. Probably going to be tour guides galore. We might go around from the other angle. So let's see.
But you also have the first word that you took back, right?
Oh, it's like the mind. Camera's on. Let's show the camera to Willie. See that? That woman gave me some look. It's like everyone else is looking at it, I'm just videoing it. I want actually one from the front. Right, so we've just walked through, and at the beginning again I'll show you Sphinx Road. And here we have Isis. Very, very, very cool.
It is.
Come on, we go down Sphinx Avenue. Yeah, that's the way it's spelled.
Why did you say it wasn't Tutankhamun?
I don't know what it is anymore, to be honest. This is Sphinx Avenue, so this connects the temples in Luxor to the temples of Karnak. And it's just a straight road, it's like 3 kilometers all the way down to the Karnak temples. And it's lined with Sphinx. That's some going. Look at all these little small sphinxes. It is mad that there's just cities like that are still have remnants from cities that are, well, this one is about 2,000 years old.
And look what we're building today, like pure utter scrap compared to this.
Did you hear that? Fiona says we're building scrap to
And
that.
look at the new buildings you see being built in Nile.
I do think that there's, like, throughout history you've seen like steady increases in like architectural skill, like in, you know, like you look at probably like things like the Sistine Chapel as like the pinnacle of architecture, not size wise but minute detail and like skill, and now we've gotten to the stage like from probably
Minimalist,
1900 onwards to minimalist and brutalistic kind of architecture, Scandinavian IKEA kind of
tasteless.
culturalist things. It's a pity really, but hey ho. Will we walk down to the church and back? I'm joking. I think it's nearly time to tune off, and I think that's our day done, isn't it? We're not going to see any more temples. See ya.